Hey,
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Not
Nice
bad
to
at
meet
all.
you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So you've been here for a couple of months, yeah?
Yeah, I started. Well, I joined on I think the 3rd or the 4th of August, but I didn't
Yeah.
start it till about 11th,
Okay.
about a week later. But and it's so funny, because normally with these things, I don't. I've done diet things. I've gone onto apps. I've joined apps, and I've not done none of it. None of it. So you're lucky.
I like that.
You're
So
lucky.
I don't know. So what made you join, and what did you see me screaming and shouting and you thought this guy's crazy? I'm going to join him. What happened?
You know what's funny? I think for this, I think it's maybe even the tail end of last year, but this year I started. I think I saw you more and more come up because the algorithms in it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah,
you
yeah,
look at dieting things and
yeah,
all that sort of things. I mean, I know this is not a diet, but you know what I mean.
yeah,
Things
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So, and I saw you a few times, and I was laughing because I was laughing at you, going into the shops and with your disguises and things like that. So I kind of started following you, and then and what I don't know what happened, but I didn't really know what it was about. But I just thought, oh, okay, this is quite funny. You know what I mean? Let me follow you or whatever. And then I think I started seeing like things pop up from
Yeah.
you to sort of talk about what we're eating and things like that. So I started seeing that more and more. And I know I've been ballooning, like literally for years now. And I just saw one day, I think I saw something like click it now. So I pressed it and then it started talking about, you were talking about, diet and all this sort of thing, and then joined the
Yeah.
program. And I went, you know what? I've got nothing to lose, man. It's not a lot of money. Let me just do it. And then that's how it started. That's how it started. And
But
literally,
how are you feeling and how do you feel now?
do you know what? There's so many changes. There's so many changes that I've experienced. I'm telling everybody about you.
Thank you. No, but now do you see why I'm making so much noise?
Yeah, yeah, no,
I come from a medical background and I'm in the fitness background, nutrition background, and I put it all together. I'm thinking, hang on, they're lying to us. They're lying to us about so much. And if somebody doesn't come out, I know a lot of doctors who say what I'm saying, but they're using words that nobody understands. I had to break every fucking thing down, stop eating shit. I literally just got aggressive with it. And that's the only way I managed to cut across. You know what I mean?
yeah, no. It's honestly, it's been amazing. The things that I've noted so far is because I've just come through menopause, but I was kind of still in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was having like the night sleeping at night or whatever. The only thing that keeps me up at night now really is going to the loo.
Okay, but that you can work on. You can actually work at a point where you stop drinking water at a certain time.
That's what but I find it hard sometimes because sometimes you're so thirsty in it. You wanna just
No,
like
but okay, no. So that if you're thirsty, okay, what it means you either so what causes thirst? How much water do you drink in a day, first of all?
I would say if I'm honest, I would say about a liter, maybe a liter and a half.
Perfect. That's enough. But try and drink it earlier in the day. And then because I tried if I don't want to wee in the middle of the night, I try and drink all my water by about 6, 7 o'clock and I'm done because I go to bed quite late as well.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
then it's very hard, because by the time I finish work at 7, I go home, have I'm only eating one meal now. So when I eat the meal and I feel thirsty, I drink. And then in the middle of the night, I'm thinking, but I know why. I know why. Because I struggle because I only want to eat one meal a day. And I
yeah,
work until usually about 7 o'clock. So I don't eat until about maybe 7:30. So try and finish drinking a little bit early. And then
yeah.
see what happens. Because it's annoying when your sleep is disturbed, isn't it?
Yeah, because my sleep was bad. My sleep was so bad before. I mean, it wasn't just going to the toilet as well. So it was going to the toilet and it was tossing and turning because of the
Yeah,
hot
yeah,
flushes.
yes,
But I've not had hot flushes. I mean, I do have them now and again, but it's not
but
like it was
not like
before.
before. Remember what you're doing
Nothing like
now
before.
is healing your body. Remember what I say is that every damage, all the hot flashes are related to insulin resistance. And I know our doctors are not telling us that, which really frustrates me. Imagine that if your doctor had told you about this before, you wouldn't have come to me, you wouldn't have suffered for years for no
Yeah.
reason. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. No, I get it. I get it. So, but it's honestly, it's been amazing.
But what about your clarity?
Clarity is definitely better
Yeah,
because I was getting very foggy before. It can
yes,
improve, but it's definitely better. I tell
yeah,
you what's very notable, and I did this to my husband very recently. I said, you know
yeah.
what? Do you know what I noticed? I said, when I get up in the morning, sorry about that. That's my alarm to tell me that I must meet you.
Yeah. Well, that would have been late.
No, that's an alarm, a snooze. That's a snooze one. That's a
Okay,
snooze.
okay, okay, okay.
So I said, "Oh my God, it's then again." See, I didn't want to miss it at all, so I've got all these alarms set up.
What did you tell your husband, Claudia?
So I said to him, when I get up in the morning, I've noticed that before I used to get up and I was like, it's like I was an old person.
Aches and pains.
Yeah, and it was like I was shuffling and my body's crouched over. And now I get up and I don't feel that at all. Because I used to go, what's the matter with my body? Why am I getting up and I
It's
feel like
inflammation. It's inflammation.
yeah, yeah. So that's been very notable. And another thing I noticed as well, what my daughter noticed the other day, I was visiting her, and
Yeah.
she said, "Oh, she goes, what have you been using on your skin? Your skin looks really clear." That's what she said. She goes, "Your skin looks really clear," and I'm
Good.
like, "Wow," you know. So it's like,
But now do you understand why I'm making so much noise? Because I literally everything has improved on me. Even skin tags, like stuff that I'd had the skin tags that I've had for a long time. That's all gone. I had crusted skin on my feet. That's all gone. And it really annoys me because I'm thinking everybody should know this. And that's why I make the community affordable. Because
yeah,
I mean, I know there are so many people saying what I'm saying, but they're charging lots of crazy amounts of money. But I know that means I cannot reach the people that I want to reach.
yeah,
So it
yeah,
means doing a bit without. But before I forget, thank you for being active in the community because that helps the community unite. When you share your or answer someone's question and interact, it makes the community, people
yeah.
learn, don't they?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, of course, and it's good. Like I found it really supportive, the community, you know. And sometimes there's been days when, or weeks when you might have, you know,
A bit, yeah.
but you've done not so well on the food or whatever. But there's people there to pick you up and everything,
Yes, I
you know.
know. We got
And
so many, and we didn't set out to create such a community, but it is amazing. I love it. I can't lie. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. And you know what I like as well? It's like it's so funny because it goes against like this diet,
Yep.
this meal plan or this adaptation kind of program.
Yeah.
It's like a reprogramming for me. Like it goes
Yep.
against literally.
I call it unlearning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But like even like the water, because I used to say, oh, I need to drink like 3 liters of water and all that sort of thing. And
The thing is, you think because so if you eat carbs, if you're eating a lot of carbs, right? A gram of carbohydrate brings in, you have to drink about 3 grams of water with it.
mm,
Whereas when you're eating like this, you actually when you break down fats, your body produces water. So you don't have to drink as much water, a liter and a half maximum. It's all crazy. The thing is, we've been lied to for a long time to sell us all these ultra processed foods. We're told, oh, eggs are bad for you because of cholesterol. Our humans have eaten it for like millions of years. Red meat, don't need that cholesterol. It's all nonsense. And once you start eating properly, you think, oh my God, they're lying to me. You get angry. You want everybody to know. You know what I mean?
and it's funny as well because just before because I've been trying different things. Honestly, I've been trying. I did Herbalife for a bit. I lost some, but then it came back again. The weight or whatever. It was a
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
hard to sustain, and this is probably the longest thing I've done. But this is probably the longest thing I've done and sustained it.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Yeah. No, it's honestly it's good, and this is the thing that I've lost about 2 stone since I started.
Come on, in such a long
Yeah,
that's you were saying there making out that's 2 stone is a lot of weight. Well
I
done.
know it is. I know, and I can't tell you when last I lost that kind of weight in that short space of
And,
time.
and, and you're not struggling.
No,
You're
not
not
at all.
hungry.
No, no, no. So I mean, even today, I ate yesterday. I didn't eat a big meal yesterday, but I ate yesterday. I had one meal yesterday,
Yeah.
Today, I've had nothing.
I know. Like I've had nothing. I've trained. I've had a really heavy workout, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna eat when I get home. The thing is, what you're doing now is you're teaching your body how to access the body fat that you got stored on you. So you
yeah,
have abundance of energy.
yeah,
What that's what I always say. If you're carrying energy on you and your body's asking you for more by either being hungry or being tired, it means your hormones. So what you're doing is you're regulating your hormones, especially insulin. And that's
yeah,
why, and there's hormones like leptin, which controls how satisfied you are, and then ghrelin, which controls your hunger hormones. So basically, it's your hunger hormone and your satisfied hormone. They're all being controlled. So
yeah.
you're struggling. Honestly, I'm so happy for you. Don't stop.
No, honestly, I'm not going to. And look, and the other thing as well is I've noticed before. Again, another notable thing is not the snacking, because I was having before. I would eat and
And
then
then be
go,
hungry. Yeah.
oh, I'm like I want to eat a sweet or a chocolate, or I had to eat something sweet afterwards. Straight after I eat, I have to eat something
Because
sweet.
your insulin level's high. Because when insulin levels high, your body is asking for more. But it doesn't actually make sense because you got energy on you. Your body is storing that energy and it's
Yeah,
asking you for more.
yeah, yeah.
That's all because your hormones. And it's not, and once you understand the concept, like, oh my God, it makes perfect sense. I'm really happy for you. So, but do you understand what we're doing though with the hormone control?
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely, 100%. And I mean, I knew about insulin, but not to the degree. Now, I mean, you've obviously educated me in the insulin thing. I didn't realize it controlled so much of your body.
Yeah,
If you,
absolutely. It's what stores the energy for you. It's the what stores nutrients for you. So insulin
yeah,
is a very important hormone. But the way we've been advised to eat, snack, 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 eat 3 meals a day, insulin level is too high. And when insulin level is high, your body's like, right, we've been told to store energy for a rainy day. Let's
yeah,
not spend. So it stops spending. That's why you get tired and that's why you get hungry. But honestly, I'm so happy for you because we the mainstream is so many and people find it very difficult to let go of the mainstream bullshit.
yeah.
But when someone does, that makes me so happy, especially when they are not. You said you must. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I just turned 56 last Saturday.
Yeah, that black don't crack thing, isn't it? Now, I bet nobody believes that you're 56, do they?
They don't. They don't. In fact, somebody the other day said to me, we went to
Damn.
the hotel last week, and somebody said to me, because I've got three children. I've got a 28-year-old son and two twins that are 26, and they went, "You've got a 28-year-old son?" I said, "Yeah." "You're a grandmother?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "You don't look like a grandmother at all. Like
Yeah,
you
well,
don't look like you don't look your age at all." She said.
and what you're doing now, you find your skin is going to even repair. Your skin is going to look even better. I'm not kidding you, right? Please keep going. You're going to shock a lot of people. The thing is, what about your household? Does your husband eat the way you eat as well?
Well, do you know what? He wants to eat more, so he wants to build more. So he's not he does eat most of what I eat. He does eat but he likes meat. He loves
Yeah,
meat.
introduce him to the muscle building meal plan template and tell him to eat about 3 meals on there. He
Yeah,
can build muscle and literally just still lose any fat he's got. Honestly, while I eat, I wish I'd eaten like this about 30 years ago. I'll be 63 in next month, and I feel like I did when I was in my 30s. I feel even better.
yeah.
My joints are better. My honestly, my ability to remember stuff is better. But yeah, I'm not.
That's
I talk a
definitely
lot.
a help for me.
I talk a lot. That's why my voice is always gone.
Oh yeah, how's your voice now? Because you were fasting, weren't you? You were
You know,
fasting on Tuesday.
I did.
I saw you run off to go and get your food.
I did a 48 hour. I was not hungry, but I was thinking I gotta eat. I had a massive big steak, and honestly, I couldn't and then some liver with it as well. And
Yeah,
you know what? I felt so good. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Midnight, I was sitting there thinking, I think I better go to bed now because I felt really good after I'd had the first
yeah,
meal. But that dry fast, whenever you get a chance, do a 1 meal a day. Just keep doing 1 meal a day, and then when
yeah,
you can do a 48 hour, because when you get to about 50 and stuff like that, that's when you need to repair your body.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
there is like when you eat 6 meals snacking, it's all damaging your body. Insulin when insulin's too high, it damages a lot. So try and reverse it by whenever you get a chance, 1 meal a day. Well, you know what I mean? Make sure you don't hungry, obviously. But
well, I did a fast. Well, it was an impromptu fast, and I thought, you know what? Let me try it. Let me try it. And I think I did 40. I think it just under 48 hours of
yes,
fast. And the funny thing was, the first day, I can't lie, I was actually thinking of food and going in the fridge
I know, yeah.
initially. But then after that, I think when I was just about to finish, I actually said to myself, do you know what? I could actually go on for another day.
Good. I know.
I could actually go on for another day. I didn't feel like starving. So it kind of settled down. I think it was more psychological
Yes, yeah.
that I wasn't eating. Do you know what I mean? More than anything.
But every time I fast and I eat again, just before I eat, I'm thinking, do I have to eat? I could actually continue. Like after my birthday in November on the 23rd or something, I'm going to do a 72-hour dry fast.
Okay, well.
No water, no food. No, because I'm trying to show you guys that it can be done. And if you got something wrong with you, this is the best way to repair yourself. If you do a 1-day dry fast, it's like doing a 3-day water fast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's something called autophagy. Autophagy is when the body starts eating all the dead cells from within itself. You know, there's a Japanese doctor that won the Nobel Prize for this in 2016. But then the medical world just kept it quiet and giving us medication. Crazy.
Yeah. And I'm like so against medication. And the statin
on medication,
thing,
are
I'm
you?
with you on that. The statin thing, I'm with you on that. My mum, before we even knew about statins, we knew that wasn't a good thing.
No.
We knew that wasn't a good
It's
thing.
the most profitable drug. Not even penicillin. No, not penicillin. Statin is the most profitable drug ever.
And
Because
they love to push that on you. My mum
Yeah.
doesn't take them either. But she's quite an alternative person, so she knows
Yeah.
about drugs and you know how they love to push. You know, my mum has.
You're not on medication, are you?
I'm not on anything.
Don't let's say like that.
No, that's me. My mum's on. No, she's not on any medication.
Good.
She's not on any. She's 78.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Honestly, but
Yeah.
you see, that's how it's not like when you get to a certain age, they want to shove the medication down your neck. They want you, oh yeah, you're going to be on it for the rest of your life. I'm like, shut up. The thing is, I know that the body can repair itself. Just the same way as you cut yourself. The body can repair it. The body can do it inside as well if you provide the right environment by keeping insulin down and eating foods we're supposed to eat as human beings. Meat. Well, so don't forget about animal. I know all these plant-based people, they don't like me. We don't give a shit. We're supposed to eat animals.
I nearly did that. And honestly, I was nearly turning to that. I was eating less meat.
No!
Before this. But now I've like done a 360 now.
But honestly, please keep healing yourself, yeah? We got somebody in a minute. Please
All right.
don't stop, okay? Is there anything you want to ask me?
Not. Have I got anything? Not really. No, not really. I'm just doing what I'm doing and just gonna keep going and and that's it.
Honestly, please don't stop. And I'm so happy for you. Keep healing yourself, okay?
Yeah, we'll do. Nice one. All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye.
Bye-bye.